This is a good song, one called One Piece at a Time. Well, I left Kentucky back in 49, went to Detroit working that assembly line. The first year they had me putting wheels on them Cadillacs. Every day I'd watch them beauties roll by, but sometimes I'd hang my head and cry, because I always wanted to be one as long as I could. So one day I devised myself a plan that would be the envy of most any man. Well, I'd sneak it out of there in a lunchbox in my hand. But you know, getting caught meant getting fired, but I figured I'd have it all by the time I retired. I'd have myself a car worth at least 100 grand. Yeah, and I'd get it one piece at a time, and it wouldn't cost me a dime. You'll know it's me when I come through your town. Gonna ride around in style, gonna drive everybody wild. I'll have the only one there is around. One of a kind. So the very next day when I punched in with my big lunch box and helping my friends, I left that day with a lunchbox full of gears. You know, I've never considered myself a thief, but Jim wouldn't miss one little piece, especially if I strung it out over several years. And the next day I got me a fuel pump, and then I got an engine, and I got a trunk, then I got a transmission and all that shiny chrome. The little stuff I got in my big lunchbox, like nuts and bolts and all four shocks, but the big stuff we snuck out Stevie's mobile home. Well, up to now, my plan went all right until we tried to put it all together in one night, and that's when we noticed that something was definitely wrong. Well, that transmission was a 53, but the motor turned out to be a 73, and when we tried to put in the bolts, all the holes were gone. So we drilled it out just so it would fit, and with a little bit of help from an 8-after kit, we had that engine humming just like a song. Now the headlights, it was another side. We had two on the left, only one on the right, but when we pulled out the switch, Mike, all three of them. Come on. The back end looked kind of funny too, but we put it all together when we got through. Well, that's when we noticed that we only had one tailpipe. Just about that time, my wife walked out, and I could see in her eyes she had her doubts, but she opened up the door and she said,
"Honey, take me for a spin."
That's what she said right there. She said it just like that too. So we drove it on uptown to get the tag, and I took it right on down the main drag, and I could hear everybody laughing blocks around. You know, up there at the courthouse, man, they didn't laugh because to type it up. It took the entire staff when they got through. That title weighed 60 pounds. But I still got it one piece at a time, and it didn't cost me a dime. You'll know it's me when I come through your town. I'm gonna ride around in style, I'm gonna drive everybody wild, so I'll have the only one there is around. Oh yeah, come in, Red Rider. This is the Cottonmouth and the Psycho Billy Cadillac. Oh yeah, Red Rider, this is the Cottonmouth. And negatorial cost this machine, you might say, I went up to the factory and picked it up as cheap. What model is it? Well, you want to know? I'll tell you right now. Well, it's 49, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59 automobile. It's a 60, 61, 62, 63, 64, 65, 66, 67, 68, 69, 1970 automobile. But I still got it one piece at a time, and it didn't cost me a dime. You'll know it's me when I come through your town. Gonna ride around in style, I'm gonna drive everybody wild, so I'll have the only one there is around. What have I got? Now if I can put gas in.